Hey, what's up you guys? Today I'm back with another speed build video, and today we're doing a family style, super cluttered base game home. Alright, just a fair warning, it will say on the gallery that it contains items from seasons, but even if you go and click on the pack, it will also say that it contains no items. So I don't know why that pack shows up on the gallery, but it does. It is just a glitch, however, so if you only have base game, I promise you can download it and it's all there, like nothing's going to be missing. But however, it means that it might not show up if you're only filtering by base game, so that's kind of unfortunate, and I don't know why it has that glitch. But yeah, beware of that, but otherwise you can of course download it off the gallery. My gallery name is sarahsanda still, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Alright, as you can tell, the outside of the building was coming along really nicely and very quickly. I feel like I had a vision in mind when I started it, and it was so easy to make it all come together. I even made that little custom trellis thing and everything, and I thought every detail that went into the house just ended up super cute as a whole. Also, the landscaping was so much fun, so I generally use a lot of the plants from the different packs and stuff, and limiting myself to the base game, but also wanting to make a really fun and beautiful build for you guys made it so I had to kind of explore a little bit again, like what the base game actually comes with. And in all fairness, it comes with a lot of things, and so I think the landscaping turned out so cute and I had a lot of fun doing it. But yeah, it is a family style home, so I wanted this really fun backyard, and unfortunately the base game does not come with a swing set, but it does have those fun monkey bars and now also a pool. I know that pools weren't included when it first came out all those years ago, but now it is, even in the base game, so I wanted to include that, so the backyard just kind of felt like fun, and I wanted to feel kind of like summer in general. I also made a little garden area for one of the adults living there. I have a chef living there with his partner, and they just have this cute little family. Actually, they were the entire inspiration behind this build. So I made 2 dads and their 3 children, and so I just wanted it to be super fun with a grill outside for family time, the pool, the monkey bars, lots of fun flowers, and that garden where you can grow vegetables and stuff. And being that I had already made this family with 3 children meant that I needed to include a lot of bedrooms. So when we're moving on to the inside in just a minute, you'll see that I included 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. And I feel like we have this idea in the Sims community that when you're building only with the base game, it is going to be kind of boring or bland, and so I wanted to give all the 3 children's bedrooms a lot of personality. I wanted it to show through and be cluttered and be lived in and all those things that you can definitely achieve it even with just the base game if you're just thinking of things a little bit differently, or maybe even just accurately as they are, but just remembering to find them. Or even just going through some of the swatches, because sometimes the items that you think you don't like change so radically in the different swatches, it can be absolutely insane. Also, I was thinking if maybe you only have the base game now, or just a limited number of packs, and you're excited for the new Growing Together pack coming out soon, then this home is actually kind of perfect to start that entirely new family in. I know it isn't a starter home, it's actually kind of expensive, but that's because I wanted to go all out. But it has the potential to hold more than one generation. You can definitely chuck some grandparents in one of all those bedrooms. Who needs 3 children that don't share? They're all really big, those bedrooms. So there's a lot of space in here, and if you're into that style of family gameplay, then this might really be for you. Or if you're just getting amped up and excited about different styles of bedrooms you can make for children when you get so much more new personalities and stuff. There'll probably be a lot of new stuff coming too, then maybe this can be a bit of an inspiration to that, right? Alright, so while I've been ranting, I've kind of already started on the living room and the kitchen, and I think I'm especially happy with how the kitchen turned out. I feel like it really feels the heart of the home, where they gather both to cook and to clean and to eat and to talk about their day. And I also got the big board where they all plan out their activities and maybe do their homework. There's a lot of books there, just clutter everywhere, and I just think it feels very homey, you know? It just feels like a home when I made that kitchen, like when I finally finished it. Because I did leave it be for like a while where I was like, oh, it's actually kind of bland, it is kind of boring. It was actually the opposite of how I wanted the entire build to be. But in the end, I feel like it really like came together and turned out so well. Also, I just want to apologize if you hear my dog through any of this. Like, I promise you she is not abused if you hear her say like a weird sound. Oh my god, I should not try to recreate it, but if you hear her like whining in the background, it's just her signal to get in and out of the door, like to be like, come here human, come serve me, and you know, open the door for me, because she's in that mood right now where she's just like getting in and then getting out and then in and out like every 2 minutes, so she can't, like, she just can't get a hold of it, like she can't decide. So I promise you she is totally fine. No one's harming her. If you hear her whining, it is just her asking to be let out. But also, did you notice how cute that toddler's bedroom turned out? Like, I love the little pride flag I put in there because she's proud of her 2 dads, and like the little mountain shelves, I love them so much, and all the decals that are in the base game are really fun. I know there is a door with a decal on it, and right now with the one I used, where I actually just put a decal on the door, that is like, it's not functional as in it does not swing open with the door, but the Sims will just walk right through it, and I don't notice it much when I'm playing, so I thought it was fine. But I also wanted the door to match the rest of the doors, and unfortunately the door that comes with the decals in the base game are only available in like white, I think, so that's a bit of a shame, but it's working. But moving on to the bathrooms, I have an ensuite to the main bathroom, and you're going to notice in all the bathrooms that I thought I was so clever, alt placing a sink on top of the other sink to make it look kind of like, you know, those sinks that sit on top of a counter. But yeah, that was not functional. It was super pretty. I loved the idea of it because you don't have a lot of those in the base game. But yeah, no, it did not work, so you're going to see me just sadly changing them all out one by one. Upstairs between the 2 kids' bedroom, I had that kind of like Jack and Jill style bathroom, and you might have noticed that I put some clutter in front of the actual bath in there, but I did it on this side where they don't enter, so it's actually completely functional even if like there's stuff in front of it, as long as you put it on the right side. I can never remember which, so I just playtest it and then I switch it around because I guess wrong sometimes. But yeah, that was just kind of like a side thought if you were wondering about that. And like, the house is totally functional, don't worry. A fun fact is I have 2 child sims in this save, and they're called Farah and Omar, and originally I had Farah in mind for this bright green bedroom that I'm making right now, but then I played a bit in the save between building, you know, and she chose the other bed and Omar chose hers, and then it's like, okay, I guess I gotta switch it. Like, if she doesn't like the green, then I guess she can have the dark room and he can have the bright, lovely room that I'm making right here that I think is so fun and artsy, and I just love the personality in both of the rooms, and there's like no gender attached to any of them, so that's also kind of fun. Like, you can put whatever sim you want in them. But yeah, that's kind of it for this video today. So again, it is an entirely base game home, and it's super cluttered and so much fun to play in, and I really recommend that you go download it and enjoy the others. Also, what's really fun is that I have almost 1,000 downloads on the gallery now. Isn't that crazy? I think it's crazy. So yeah, go join them. See you in the next video. Bye!